I'll tell you what, I've never met people as nice as y'all from the north. I mean, seriously.
I agree, because the north, you know how those people are, but we are awesome. Even Ruben.
Well,
Ruben, when you're done, get me on Facebook. Come say hi to him. Okay. We love Ruben.
No, we know what you mean about the north. It's kind of rough up here. I feel it. I'm ready to move to Alabama.
Okay, you got your Facebook Live.
All right, so now I'm going to go share it, and then come say hi to him, and then we'll start the show.
When we planning our trip, Jared?
I know, right? We will. We got to plan this.
We're coming.
We got to plan this,
Coming
honey.
on down.
When you got a show that's going on, we'll make it there.
you know,
We'll
it's
take a
so
drive.
funny because we came all the way up to New Jersey to watch Alabama play, you know,
I know.
and now they're coming 15 minutes from my house. And it's,
Are they really?
yeah, but you know what? It was worth going all the way to make
Everybody
friends.
finds it
Yes.
on my wall before I
It was
do.
meant to be.
Turn your volume completely down. Ruben, how come it's on everyone else's? This always happens to me, but I don't see it on mine. Why? Isn't that weird? Look, here's this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's on his phone.
But not yours.
No.
It's on Facebook.
But where are you putting that? No, can I have it on the floor? I need it because of my throat. That's the issue. I promise I will not. I give you my word. Okay? I give you my word.
Are you in your vehicle?
I have issues.
Yes, right now I am.
I can't, it's not here. It's not here. Why?
Is your dad around? Debbie wants to know.
He is right up there. We're actually working on something right now. He's kind of busy right now. I'm gonna have before the show ends, I have to get him to come say hey to y'all.
Absolutely.
Oh, but what was I about to say? Yeah, I'll tell you what. But I did have a girlfriend she was from Illinois. She wasn't from New Jersey, but they were pretty. I'll be honest with you, it really wasn't. It ain't as bad as everybody says about people being mean up there. You just got you got to have an open mind, I suppose.
Do me a favor, Dom.
I guess.
Share it to John Boy because I don't have it on my wall for some reason. Let me start my phone again. I don't know why it does this, but this is so weird.
I don't know how to do it.
Share on a friend's timeline. Okay, so I'll show you.
Yeah. Hey, Debbie wants to know if you got your alligator boots. I don't think they're working boots. Crocodile, whatever the hell they are.
I had to leave those at home. They might as well be. Shoot, they done got scuffed up a little bit. We're gonna have to get some more, but yeah, I didn't wear those today.
I don't blame you.
Don't talk about your alligator crocodile boots though on the show.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Well, I will say that they are what is it?
They're synthetic, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So hold on a minute now. Let me see if it's. I restarted my phone.
Jerry, you have it on your page or you have it on Jerry Petito?
No, it's on.
We're almost ready there, John Boy.
It's on my regular page. So I don't know why. And then I share it to the Jerry Petito show. This is crazy. It's all the time though. And now it's not even letting me. Let's try it now and see what happens.
Okay, I got it here too.
It's there, right?
Yeah. Jesus is watching you.
It's not here. So well, I'm going to go where it says he's reacting, so there it is. Okay. Is it going to play? There we go.
It's just thinking.
Jerry, want me to tag you?
No, because that's not going to help. Deb, in my bag, get me my little phone stand, please.
There it is.
All right, it's fine.
We're good. I look pretty for all the girls, John Boy.
That's all you.
I want to share it to John Boy. That's all I care about right now. This is why. Am I Facebook Live? But that's what I didn't want. I wanted it the normal old way you used to put it on Facebook.
That is Facebook Live.
But it's different now. It's different now. All right, hold on. Cannot play video. Great. From yours, I just want to share it really to him. That's all I care about. So let's do it this way. Right post. It's not letting me for some reason, and it's not letting you. All right, friends. No, public. It's not letting us. Can you do it, Ruben, on John Boy's thing? It won't let us. That's because it says Facebook Live. It's different than when you do the regular Facebook. Is this like a watch party or something?
No. It's your page.
Are you able to go on Facebook on my page and grab it and share it to your wall?
Yeah, I'm sure I can. Hold on. You want me to get on Facebook real quick?
Don't worry. Forget it. All right, forget it. I don't know why it's doing this. Hey, Jesus. Different than when you do. It is different. Oh, well. All right, let's start the show.
Go start the show, baby.
I don't know.
Wait till you hear this tune that Jerry's going to play. The Jerry Petito Show song.
We're gonna be going live, guys, now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Petito.
This is it,
I'm not
baby.
an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Jerry Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is really true, is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Jerry Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Love's the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free
One day at a
last.
time.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jerry Petito Show on HamiltonRadio.net. Everybody's volumes, turn them down, please. Volumes, turn them down. So, I have a really awesome show, and I have been waiting for this, okay? This show is going to be incredible. John Boy, turn your volume down, sweetheart, or something. I hear like something, maybe not. All right.
How is that right there?
Okay, I think that'll work. So now, I want you to introduce yourself, and then I'm going to read your poem.
Oh, awesome. I can't wait to hear it. My name is John Boy Story, and I'm from Alabama.
And what do you do, real quick?
I'm a country music singer, and from Alabama, of course, and I'm 21 years old.
All right, baby. So, ladies, not too bad on the eyes, right? Okay. So, having said that, I'm going to read the poem I wrote for you. Deb, come over here for 1 second. All right? So, my friends, Dom and Deb, said, hey, we met this guy in Atlantic City after a concert. Oh, my. The Hard Rock Casino was where I think it played. The group was Alabama. Same state John Boy was made. He's played music since 7th grade. At only 21, this guy is off the charts. Country music is his fun. Both sets of great-grandparents played music, I was told. I guess we could say John Boy is from their mold. 2 lab dogs are his pets. Told me he's a hunter, too. His first deer he got at 6. Does he know who he's talking to? I'm a vegan, baby. John Boy, my friend, I'm vegan. A pass I did give you. I really love your accent. Calls me GERI. It's true. Also on a wrestling team, I bet real good you were. I candy to the ladies. To the guys, you were big sir. I was shocked you have Tourette's, a syndrome not too fun. Do you yell out random curse words and turn around and run? For someone with a voice like yours, I found that hard to believe. You are showing the world anything you can achieve. Singing just 7 years, modern country is his thing. Candy Wilkes, his manager, knows he's made for much great things. He travels to do gigs. Okay, John Boy, turn all that off, baby. All right. He travels to do gigs. Florida real soon. I gotta meet him here, singing me a tune. He's opened up for greats. Chris Jansen, to name one. John Connolly and Doug Stone. John Boy's getting it done. He has a mini album, 6 songs already has. Mr. Heartbreaker, it's called. His EP filled with pizzazz. A new song and music video, released it soon will be. I Can Live Without That, a part song, wait to see. John Boy's Story is a name I won't forget. This young man right here can sing the alphabet. I'm honored to have met you. Remember, God is good. Your music's made to touch our souls as it should. That's for you, Sweet Pea.
Miss Gary, that is. I need you to come help me start writing these songs.
Listen, we will do
Seriously.
it. Let's write a song together. Honey, we
That's
will
what I'm
write a
saying,
song
like-
together.
We're going to have to get you a BMI account so we get all the royalties going to the right spot. And we got something going.
Listen, let's do it, baby. So, all right. So this is adorable. This is your little gift you gave to Debbie.
Can cooler.
Absolutely.
Okay, how cute. So they might be your number 1 fans because they got to hug you, but I'm definitely your number 2 fan then. Okay? So I don't want to take that away from them, but once I meet you, you know, you're going to be right up there, you know. So
Oh, I can't wait.
So tell everybody a little bit, seriously, now on a more serious note, before we hear some of your music, tell everybody how someone, because this is important to me, John Boy, listen, the majority of my shows, no matter what the topics are, I like people to get something, walk away and say, wow, I can do this. I can accomplish whatever it is I put my mind to, right? So
Okay.
this is, I call him the Colonel, Big Dom. Say hello first.
John Boy, how are you, buddy?
Hey, it's good to see you, Mr. Dominic.
Absolutely, same here.
So tell everybody out there how someone with Tourette's, because that really just shocked the heck out of me, is able to sing the way you sing.
Well, I'll tell you what, and you know, this has been one of the things that, you know, I guess it really does. When not just singing. Whenever you're doing something, when you have Tourette's syndrome, whenever you're doing something that you kind of focus your mind on, you know, that keeps your mind off of it. It's kind of funny, and I'm not sure if this is how it works for all people, but it actually worked for me and my old bass player who used to play with. He also had Tourette's. I mean, what are the odds of that? You know, 2 guys in one band. But
Could've
so
named
we,
it the
anyway,
Tourette Gang.
we both, you know, we were talking one day. And it's like whenever you focus on something, whether it's singing or whether whatever you do, it's kind of like it just kind of goes away. But I mean, you know, and that's the best way I can describe it. You know how it happens whenever you're singing or something. Because I guess when you're focused on singing or you're in the moment, you just kind of don't think about it.
So, okay, I mean, I don't want to focus on Tourette's here, but I do have a couple questions, and then we'll move on to your career.
Absolutely.
I guess because it just shocked me so much. But, okay, so because the only times I've ever heard someone with Tourette's, they were actually yelling obscenities.
Uh-huh.
So isn't it something in your mind? I mean, why does it have to be obscenities? What is it exactly?
You know, and that's one thing, I'm sure it would be hilarious if I did, but I've never had that part of the Tourette's where, I've yelled out, choice word, or I guess it wouldn't be choice words. So I really couldn't tell you that much.
Okay.
But like you said, it is something with the mind. It's kind of funny. And, I never would get mad because he was my best friend from Alabama. Anyway, I used to have this twitch in my neck where I do like that, and I still do it every now and then. But one day we're sitting there, and he just holds my head in place. And, anyway, he's like, what you going to do now? Trying to be funny. And, like, whenever he got done, it just looked with a big twitch. And, I mean, it was hilarious.
So, all right. So would you honor us before we play some of your incredible music? Because I am a person that I love a cappella. And to me, I like music, but I want to hear the person's voice. Would you honor us with some song without music?
Oh, and this is going to be put out everywhere.
Okay, it's going to be
Yes,
put out
it is.
everywhere.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I'll be honest with you, Gary. I've never, no joke, in my life, I've never done a cappella.
Okay,
so
so
I really
guess
don't
what?
know.
If you do it for us today, it'll be your first here. Everyone hear this on the Jerry Petito Show, HamiltonRadio.net. Okay? Do that for us.
There's only 3 of us here, John Boy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of
How about Hallelujah? You ever do that?
I've never done that one. I'm trying to think of. Do y'all remember that song, Danny's song?
Of course.
I'm trying to.
Just a few
All right.
notes. Go ahead.
No. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with the honey, and everything will bring a chain love. That sounds so
All right,
weird doing it.
do a couple more because just do a couple more. You have to of that song. Come on.
And in the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be all right.
Okay, so I have to say something to you. What do you think, Deb? I think it's wonderful. It was unbelievable. Oh my God. So the reason why I asked you to do that was because I have a lot of singers that call in on my shows or that come here live, and I'll say to them, and one of them is listening, who's an incredible singer. His name is Jesus Santiago. He's an ETA, and listen, he's a friend of ours, and he is a great singer, right? Hey, Jesus. And I'll say to a lot of my entertainers, okay, sing something for me a cappella, and they're like, what, now, how, what, no, huh? That tells how great of a singer you are. What you just did right there. What you just did right there, kiddo. That was ridiculously beautiful.
Well, I don't know about all that, but thank you. I tell you, that's one of my favorite songs right there. It's one of the older songs, but I'll tell you, I love that one.
Wow. All right, so Ruben, can we play one of his songs now? Hello? Oh, okay, I didn't hear him. All right, we're going to play one of your songs.
No, on Thursday nights, you usually go on Facebook, right? And you have like a little thing with your friends and your fans.
Yeah, on Thursday nights, we're about to start doing it from the Facebook page, the actual page instead of the personal page. We're going to do that from the music page. But, yeah, we've tried to start making it every Thursday night around 8:30 to 9 o'clock, around that time.
John Boy, do you know who's watching?
Who is that?
Okay, Glenn Lewis from the 1910 Bubblegum Company.
1910 Fruit Gum
Fruit
Company.
Gum Company. I'd say Bubblegum.
1, 2, 3, red light.
And Simple Simon Says. Simple Simon Says.
Put your hands on your hip. Do
you remember that? You're
we
young.
we may be showing our age.
You're young, but
he's a seasoned.
It sounds familiar though.
Yeah, but he's a seasoned rock and roller.
And if you Google that, you will know it. Okay.
So just let you know that he's watching you.
Okay. He's watching you, kiddo.
Well, I'm gonna say, hey, I tell you, it's good to be on here. I was gonna let y'all know, but I appreciate y'all having me on the show. I tell you, it was really an honor.
They're all saying how great you sound, okay? We have a few more singers on here as well. Pablo Reyes, incredible, incredible singer. And he says, you're awesome. I have another singer, Sharon, okay? Priscilla Vieira, she's watching. She says you sound amazing. So these people know, right?
I guess for somebody from the South, I don't know. I tell you, there's a lot of great people there.
So this is great. Ruben, are we going to play one? There it is.
Well, I remember my younger days. Kiss and tell was my favorite game. Always talking just a little cocky, cause I knew just what to say. No, I never had the highest GPA in school, but I could pick a guitar and the girls thought it was pretty cool. I rode around my hay-filled town in a dirty pickup truck. Always kept that backseat clean cause I stay getting tangled up. Mr. Heartbreaker, well that's my name. It ain't the best reputation, cause all the girls say is Mr. Heartbreaker, don't come walking around. You think you're something smooth, but we figured you out. You think love's a game and we don't wanna play, then they give their hearts away. Man, I sure love looking back to all the memories of my past. Like the time I stole the quarterback's girl, so it handed me my ass. I let her go when I got a black eye, but I never forgot the taste of her smile. She still calls my phone sometimes, but I just let it ring. Mr. Heartbreaker, well that's my name. It ain't the best just like taxi cabs when the first one leaves, you wave another down. I know my song kinda bags on me, but I'm loving life and I'm living free. With an all-nighter bands and one-night stands, yeah, cowboy's really all that I am. Chasing that damn rodeo, I'm a one-night lover that I'm on the go. Mr. Heartbreaker, well that's my name. It ain't the best reputation, 'cause all the girls say is Mr. Heartbreaker, don't come walking around. You think you're something smooth, but we figured you out. You think love's a game and we don't wanna play. Then they give their hearts away.
Out there, I just want to say that they want to know where they can buy your music. So tell them that first of all, John Boy.
Well, we went through CD Baby to distribute all the music. So whenever you go through there, you can really it puts it out everywhere. The only place I think that's really not out is Pandora. But as far as Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, Google, it's out on most digital platforms.
Okay, so I want to say that was absolutely beautiful. All right, I am just blown away by your voice at such a young age. Okay.
Well, that means a lot, seriously.
No, seriously, I'm being serious, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
These guys raved about you. They were like, Jerry, you have to meet our new friend. You won't believe this. But what I laughed about, I was like, you met a boy from Alabama in Atlantic City at an Alabama concert. That was fun, okay?
Right. We were all trying to get our cards so we can use them in the machines, and they were alongside of us, and we just started to talk. Actually, it was your dad, I think, who started us talking. And then,
he's a social butterfly. He is.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh, Ruben, can you hear me? Deb, tell him I can't hear him.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
Oh, okay.
How many songs do we have downloaded?
We have, I think we have about 5 or 4 more.
Okay. So can we play another one, please?
Sure.
Because everybody's going crazy, and they all want to hear more.
Did you
Play 2 for us, because this will be like their little mini concert. Play 2 more in a row.
John Boy, did you record these in Nashville?
Yes, sir. We did all the tracking and those that it's actually right outside of Nashville, but they all I'm trying to think. The town is like no joke, like it was pretty much might as well be Nashville. It was like about 10 miles out of downtown. So yeah.
Right. Okay. And that video of yours, thanks for the doubt. That is such a good video, professionally done. Sounds awesome, and that's a winner.
And we have.
Man, I appreciate that too. That was it didn't take that long to write the song, but I did always say it took 5 years or high school, all my whole wrestling career to write that song because that was about a true story. So.
You know what's funny? We're staring. If you guys think we're looking up at the sky, we're not. We're staring at him on our screens and the camera straight ahead. And I'd much rather look at his face than through the camera. All right, play a couple more songs, and then we'll interview him and talk about everything. Okay. And we even have a video I think we can play.
Gonna hop in her car and head down there to the watering hole. Baker man Chip's been counting money all week, but don't count 'em out if you're passing out drinks. You better make it strong. Well, the band starts at 8, happy hour is at 6, so you better come early 'cause the seats go quick. Don't think they won't. Yes, they don't. At the locals bar off Somerville Road, everybody's getting buzzed with everybody we know. You can come by yourself, but you can't drink alone. Yeah, the preacher man sits with the CEO, the rest a glass up when I play Curtis. from Stadium Drive right after the football game. Yeah, the head coach rolls in a little late. He's gonna have a few beers to celebrate the big win. We just got down the street. In the back we got the Wall of Fame. That's where old man Sam's picture hangs. A loving memory. Yeah, at the locals bar off Somerville Road, everybody's getting buzzed with everybody we know. You can come by yourself, but you can't drink alone. Yeah, the preacher man sits with the CEO. The rest a glass up when I play Curtis Low. If you get too drunk, you can just sleep in your car at the locals bar. It's a hell of a time staying up all night. In the morning you'll be asking yourself why. You'll be kicking yourself if you miss out. Saturday everybody's talking about locals bar off of Somerville Road. Everybody's getting buzzed with everybody we know. You can come by yourself, but you can't drink alone. Oh no. Yeah, bartender Brittany is hotter than fire. She'll throw you out fast if you turn into a fighter. So it's best you don't. And the preacher man sits with the CEO. The raise a glass up when I play Curtis Low. If you get too drunk, you can just sleep in your car at the locals bar. Yeah, at the locals bar. No, I never want a state champ ring. I have my mind on other things, but it's too late now. My coach told me when I graduated, you're gonna work 9 to 5, probably hate it, never leave this town. So I put my time in, became the star of my town, and never really faced him, but it sure did break the ground. Well, a couple months passed and he called word, I'm opening up this big concert. Hey, I'm coming around. I'm coming around. Now it's a crowd screaming loud with their hands up in the air. You heard I'm signing autographs, well, I'll send you one in the mail. So here's to the man who said I never would, well, ain't I doing it now? Looking back, all I can say is, hey, thank you for the doubt. I bet you never thought I'd take it this far, paying my bills, playing my guitar, and living the dream. It's crazy to think. Well, I still hold on to the things I learned. You don't get what you want, you get what you deserve and what you earn. And all the blood, cuss, words, and tears, every second of those 4 years I don't regret, not a drop of sweat. Now it's a crowd screaming loud with their hands up in the air. You heard I'm signing autographs, well, I'll send you one in the mail. So here's to the man who said I never would, well, ain't I doing it now? Looking back, all I can say is, hey, thank you for the doubt. I hope that you look back someday and see what I'm really trying to say is, you were one of the best things that happened to me. 'Cause now it's a crowd screaming loud with their hands up in the air. You heard I'm signing autographs, say, ain't that something else? So here's to the man who said I never would. Well, ain't I doing it now? Looking back, all I can say is, hey, coach, thank you for the doubt. Thank you for the doubt.
The Maytag Extra Power button is not a toy.
Sorry for that. Thanks.
No, I never wanna stay champion. I have my mind on other things, but it's too late now. Coach told me when I graduated, you're gonna work 9 to 5, probably hate it, never leave this town. So I put my time in, became the star of my town, and never really faced him, but it sure did brave the ground. Well, a couple months passed and he called word, I'm opening up this big concert. Hey, I'm coming around, I'm coming around. Now it's a crowd screaming loud with their hands up in the air. You heard I'm signing autographs, well, I'll send you one in the mail. So here's to the man who said I never would. Well, ain't I doing it now? Looking back, all I can say is, hey, thank you for the doubt. I bet you never thought I'd take it this far, paying my bills, playing my guitar, and living the dream. It's crazy to think. Well, I still hold on to the things I learned. You don't get what you want, you get what you deserve and what you earn. And all the blood, cuss, words, and tears, every second of those 4 years I'm gonna regret, not a drop of sweat. Now it's a crowd screaming loud with their hands up in the air. You heard I'm signing autographs, well, I'll send you one in the mail. So here's to the man who said I never would. Well, ain't I doing it now? Looking back, all I can say is, hey, thank you for the doubt. I hope that you look back someday and see what I'm really trying to say is, you were one of the best things that happened to me. it's a crowd screaming loud with their hands up in the air. You heard I'm signing autographs, say, ain't that something else? So here's to the man who said I never would, well, ain't I doing it now? Looking back, all I can say is, hey, coach, thank you for the doubt. Thank you for the doubt.
The guy is incredible. And Gene just typed in, he is so impressed with you, he's going to get you on Paul Mack's show out of Australia. How about that?
That would be amazing.
Okay, okay. So I want to talk to you about this song. So thank you for the doubt. You're talking to a teacher?
All right, so the story of this song right here, some people call it competitive hugging. I was on the wrestling team in high school.
I love it.
So, so anyway, and you know, I feel like whenever we came out, with this song, I think people kind of took it the wrong way, as it was like, I mean, I think you'll understand once I give you the story. So one day, me and my coach, we had a great relationship, but he was one of those coaches that pushed you, and I consider it, being a great quality of a coach, because the ones, the coaches that really care about you, they're gonna, do whatever it takes to make you better as a person, and all that. So he pulled me off to the side one day, he said, "Young boy, we got talking about music," and he said, "I know you like this music and all that, but it was kind of a smart comment." He said, "But if you want my opinion, you're gonna be stuck on a ladder the rest of your life driving nails in the house." So after that, I was kind of like, man, it really made me mad. So but like people say, whenever you're a songwriter, you got to take things like that and make a song about it. Well, it just so happened that a couple months after I graduated high school, the people from our town, we had a guy, this right when Buy Me a Boat came out from what was it, Chris Jansen. So he was coming to our town, and they called me and they said, "John boy, we want to know if you want to open up for him." And I was like, absolutely. So once we did that, I was like, man, the song really, I didn't have a hook for it or whatever, the Thank You for the Doubt, the name of it. So anyway, after that concert, I just sat down one night and I started writing. And I was like, man, that's the song right there. Thank You for the Doubt. Because the Chris Jansen concert really kind of opened it up with a crowd screaming loud with their hands up in the air. And that was a concert that really made it. Made the song.
So all right. So I want to comment on what you said. So I disagree a little bit what you said about your teacher, because if he would have said something to you like, your music isn't that great, but try this, then that would have been encouraging to me.
Well, that's true. Wrong.
That's right.
So, that's kind of, so I guess that's kind of the mentality he had, but it definitely worked though.
Yes, and I love, Thank You for the Doubt. I just love that.
I have a question. Can he evaluate wrestling talent like he can music talent? If so, he needs to go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Now I'll tell you what, they've had a very good track record when it comes to the wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What I think was this: he was trying to deter you from singing so he could keep you. See, that's what I see. So you took something, instead of getting upset or making it allow you to fail, you chose to prevail. And you chose to say, you know what? I'm going to prove him wrong, and look what you did. And I just love that song.
And I appreciate that. I tell you, it was been fortunate to be able to have the experience to get the inspiration to write it. I'll tell you what, because that's definitely the song that means the most to me.
Oh my gosh, it's an amazing song. And that is another inspirational song for everybody out there. Guys, listen. We're not here just so you hear this young man sing. We're here so you hear his story, so he can be an inspiration to everybody out there. So just that song alone should tell you all, if anyone out there is listening and feels like they've been put down with anything that they wanted to do in life, don't allow that to stop you. Look at what John Boy did, right?
And I hope it really is an inspiration, because like you said, that you can either do or you can't, you do not, whenever it comes to something like that, So it's all up to you, I suppose.
So your great grandparents, okay? So let's talk about this. So, it was your great grandparents, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now tell me about your grandparents and then your parents with music.
So anyway, I'm trying to think, is on my mother's side, I'm trying to think of how many, my grandmother, she had, her dad and all them, they used to play. And anyway, well, she had, on both sides of the family, back in the older days, that, there was, musical instruments just passed down through the family. And I ended up with a mandolin, from my mom's side. And, so anyway, I got the story about how they used to all sit around and pick, all the brothers and sisters used to sit around and pick, because back then they didn't, couldn't afford a TV or whatever, so they just learned how to play music,
Yeah.
And so on my dad's side, his grandfather, which was Robert Tomlin, and on Instagram and Facebook, I just put something about it the other day. Back when he was actually in World War II, and during that time, one of his buddies from the war, I'm assuming, just gave him a guitar, and I was really surprised that, because my grandmother was telling me the story, because they gave him a Gibson J35, and I was like, man, they must have been really good friends if they gave away a Gibson. So, but anyway, it's kind of funny because I posted pictures, like I said, on Instagram of him and all that, and they said he was more that, that's what I said. I don't think my kind of style of country would be his kind of style of country, but it's still cool getting to, play his guitar from the I think it was a 1941 model. And you can just kind of, I don't know, you can definitely feel the age on the guitar. It's just really cool. Every time you pick that thing up, it's a really cool experience.
So now tell me about your parents with music. Is there anything there with them?
There is not. My sister, I have a sister who lives in Pensacola, and she was all up into the musical theater and all that. But she, besides me and my sister, and our great grandparents, neither one of our parents had really too much to do with it.
And your grandparents either?
Really not necessarily. No, I guess it was from the great grandparents and skipped a few generations.
That's something. That's interesting. So, all right. So now let me ask you this. So, how did your parents encourage you to do this?
It was. I'll be honest with you. It's like I said. I started out when I was about in the 7th grade, and I'll be honest with you. Some people are like, I'm just gonna come out and straight say it. I sucked. When I was in 7th grade, I was terrible, and there's no way around it. We have videos from my 7th grade talent show, and I had an untuned guitar, which my tuner died right before I got on stage, and it was still out of tune. So I was trying to sit in there. I just picked up a guitar. There's no way I can tune it by ear because I don't even know how to hardly play the thing.
Wait a minute. What did you just pick up? A guitar.
A guitar. I love it.
Guitar.
I love it.
Is that like a guitar? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I got it.
It's similar.
It's guitar. I love that better. Go ahead.
Oh man. So anyway, I got up there, and of course, the first song that, especially all us Southerners, are supposed to learn whenever you learn is "Sweet Home Alabama," right?
Oh yeah.
Well, it didn't come out as "Sweet Home Alabama." I was so nervous every time I sang it. It was "Tweet Home Alabama." So I'm not sure. I placed in the talent show, but I wasn't sure if it was for comedy or if it's for singing. But so anyway, after that, my dad every time we'd have friends at the house, no matter who it was, he would always force me to go play the guitar. And finally, I almost thought, I really, for a while, like, man, I'm tired of playing it, because I mean, I knew everybody was like, man, he's terrible. And so I just got, finally he said, you ain't gonna get better if you quit doing it. So and eventually, I guess I started hanging around other musicians, and I kind of started picking up tips and all that. So that's why I'm glad that I had friends that were in it, because they kind of gave me a lot of pointers here and there to how to get better.
All right, so then I have a question about that, and then you can ask some questions. So is it fair to say that your dad really wanted you to be more of a guitar player and a singer than you did in the beginning?
In the beginning, yes.
Okay.
Yes, because he just pushed me so much, and finally, until I started playing gigs, where actually, I was like, I see it where other people were enjoying it. I was really reluctant on it, because I mean, everybody or a lot of people that start out, I would imagine they're kind of scared to sing, and I was no different,
Okay, so that's cool. So your dad absolutely saw something in you that you didn't even see in the beginning.
I suppose so.
Okay. So that comedy thing, I mean, could we ever incorporate that into your act? Because I think you're hysterical.
Maybe I might be able to do it up north, because everybody, like I said, I used to have a girlfriend from Illinois, and whenever I met her parents, oh my gosh, like it took forever to even talk to them because they thought the accent was so funny.
So wait, Illinois is up north?
Yeah, really.
That's funny. No, wait. Okay, so we would laugh at you anyway and just stare at you because you're so adorable. Your accent is incredible, and you are funny. So we got to get you up north to a show, honey. All right. You want to ask him some questions, Colonel?
Yeah, about your guitar playing. You always kid around when you're doing your Thursday night thing about he's not really a true guitar player. However, you're awfully good, and I guess you're just fooling around saying that you're not. You play the chords really well, and you look like a master up there when you're playing. I just wanted to say that because you always play it down you're playing, but it's very good. And also, I was going to say, I guess a few weeks ago you went back to high school, right? You did a fundraiser.
We did. We actually got a chance to go back and do a fundraiser for the school. Because they have I'm sure they call it the same with their career technical program.
Mm-hmm.
And they were doing a big fundraiser so they could give scholarships to the former students. And I tell you what, my whole family we came from the same school. My parents taught there whenever they were younger, and we all went there except for my mom, but she still taught there. So I mean, it's just that's a really cool thing where you can give back to the school, or somewhere that's helped you out for so much.
Right.
Yeah, that was really cool. And you posted, I guess, your set or part of the set. I was really impressed with the musicianship of your band. You guys nailed it. And I know that's not very easy to do in the middle of a football field. You know what I mean? So you don't have the advantage of the studio and this and that, but you guys really you nailed it. And I was impressed with the band.
I wish they were on here so they could hear that, but I'll tell you what, Mr. Dominic, I have been blessed with such good musicians. I don't know why, but I have, and I tell you, it's not just good musicians; they're really good friends as well. But it's to go back on what you were saying about me downplaying. I'm not downplaying at all as far as my skill. As far as I know how to strum some chords, but you really get humbled, and especially whenever you get around these caliber of people that just they've been at it for a little bit longer. They just have more. But I mean, whenever I've been around a bunch of musicians, it really is humbling to see how much little I do know when I see others play. So no, that's not me downplaying. That's just saying I tell you, there's just there's a lot of talent out there, but I guess I'm just kind of bragging on my band, but they're talented.
No, I get it, and when you're around people like that, they also lift you up. You know what I mean? They make you feel good, and they make you play a little better. I know because I fool around with the drums, and
that's no fooling around. You got it.
Oh, come on now.
There it is.
I'll see videos. I can vouch for it.
Well, I play little drums, but Debbie's the real star. She's the dancer, as also you know.
I'll see those as well.
But we're me, Debbie, Jerry, and maybe some others. Definitely in the future, when you got a nice gig lined up, we're going to come down, check out your show, and and have a little
Absolutely.
fun.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Let me know if y'all ever do. We can definitely get a place to stay. That'd be awesome.
Yep, absolutely.
Is that a promise?
It's a promise.
That's a
Okay.
promise.
It's a promise.
We're in.
I have to meet you, young man. I have to meet you.
I cannot wait.
Okay, I have to meet you. So, we've got a lot of singers watching you today, okay? So they're very impressed. And I want to ask you something. You're young, and what made you get into country music?
That could be a simple question, or it could not be, because of course the easy way is, I'm from Alabama, but then again,
But Elvis
Yeah,
was
y'all.
from down south, honey. So go on. He wasn't into country. Go ahead.
funny because that's also contrary to that. My drummer, which is named Kagan Hussey, he actually, whenever he moved to Nashville for the first time, he wasn't in. I think I'm the first country band he's been with. So, but the reason I chose country, it's just, of course, that's what I grew up on, So I guess when you grow up on that kind of stuff, the stuff you write about is what you know, and that's pretty much what I know. So I just kind of write, I write about it, and that's I guess I just enjoy listening to it because I can relate to it, and I kind of pass it on through my music.
Jerry, I just have one question.
Go ahead.
I looked on the map to where, you live in part of Alabama. Now, the Chattahoochee River is kind of near you, ain't it?
Right, yeah, right beside it.
Chattahoochee, I don't know what it is.
I'm
I'm from New
saying, what is
Jersey.
he talking about?
And she's from Brooklyn, so we really don't know about Chattahoochee. But Alan Jackson sang about that. Is Alan Jackson from around your parts?
No, he is not, but that is the river he sang about. But if you got a second, I can give you a quick. I'm not sure if y'all got a chance to listen to that song "Back on the Map."
Yes, yeah, absolutely. That's a great song.
I appreciate it. So I'm not sure if y'all have ever heard of a guy named Freddie, because both of them were country, but Freddie Hart. Well, he was from Phoenix City back when Phoenix City was called the Little Sin City, and so anyway, but right down the road from us, like no joke, I pretty much live in Phoenix City, but it's right beside Smith Station, Alabama. And so anyway, my drummer went to Smith Station High School, and that's the same high school that Conway Twitty graduated from.
Wow.
So I mean, it's kind of cool. You never, every little place, you never know who comes from where, but it's like, because I've often wondered about that with Alan Jackson and all that, but I was like, no, I know for sure that Alan Jackson wasn't from around our place, but I know Conway was. For at least
I love Conway.
Yeah,
baby.
we'll take Conway.
Honey, I love him.
Back on the map.
Are you kidding me?
Back on
Do you
the
sing
map.
any of his songs?
Oh, yeah, I sing one. Was it "Love to Lay You Down"?
All right, can you sing a couple, just like real quick?
You knew this was
acapella?
coming.
Come on, baby.
Yep. I should have kept my mouth shut.
That's right. Come on, baby.
But I'm trying to think.
It's for you ladies out there. Come on.
There's a lot of ways of saying what I want to say to you. There's songs and dreams and promises and hopes that might come true. But I won't talk up starry nights, moonlight on the ground. I'll come right out and tell you I just love to lay you down. But it's hard without a guitar, I tell
Listen,
you.
honey, it's amazing. I'm sorry. I just love your voice. I'm staring at him, guys. I know it looks like I'm not looking into the camera, but he's on the screen above the camera, and I just have to stare at him. So, do we have it here?
Yes.
Okay, Ruben, can you play Back on the Map?
That's an awesome tune. I like that. I know the 6 that he has out there. I know them all.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, and Pablo says you've got the voice for country. Oh, yes. They're giving you all these claps and hearts and fire. Wow.
Well, tell them I said thank you because I can't see the comments on it, but
You
I
will.
tell them I
You
really
will.
appreciate it.
Yep, you will when the show's over. Ask Ruben. Oh, here it is.
Here it is.
Well, these hometown gigs made me a hometown star. There ain't too many dials they heard my guitar. There's no making a living right where I'm sitting. I just do it 'cause it's what I love. Data says I gotta move out soon. I ain't staying at home since I quit school. Well, the clock's ticking down to my eviction day. I ain't got much money or time to waste, so I'm hitting the road bound for Tennessee. I'm gonna make me a life or lose everything. Yeah, mama says all her faith's in me, but daddy just don't feel the same. My buddies wonder why I stick around, saying Conway and Freddie sure would be proud. Well, the straw finally broke the camel's back, and I'm leaving this town to put it back on the map. 300 miles from home in Phoenix City. Well, these mountaintops are sure looking pretty. I don't know when I'll be back, or if the girl I love will still be there. It's hard being a music man. I know she's gonna cry. Hope she understands why I packed my life in a guitar case and I rode away like old John Wayne. Now I'm on the road bound for Tennessee. I'm gonna make me a life or lose everything. Yeah, mama says all her faith's in me, daddy still don't feel the same. My buddies wonder why I stuck around, saying Conway and Freddie sure would be proud. Well, the straw finally broke the camel's back, and I left that town to put it back on the map. My home will always be in Alabama. These roots are stretching to Tennessee. Everyone says don't forget us, but I ain't doing this just for me. Five years later up in Tennessee, I'm standing in the circle at the Opry. Mama's got her a front row seat. Daddy never thought he'd see this day. My buddies in the back, they're all getting loud. I know Conway and Freddie are watching now. And all this time they've had my back when I left our town and put it back on the map. Put it back on the map.
Wow. Okay. So wow.
Yeah, wow.
You have
John
the
boy.
package. You have the package. I want to talk about your songwriting. So you write all your own songs?
Yes, ma'am. You know, a good friend of mine who is doing really well, he actually helped me write the one line, you know, to finish out the first single I ever put out. His name is Blaine Rudd. And anyway, he I think he's been spending a lot of time up in Nashville here lately, but he actually helped me finish Ultimate Sin, but the rest of them I wrote, you know, myself.
So I'm going to ask you something. I mean, you're young. Okay, how do you come up with this stuff? Your songs are beautiful.
Well, thank you. You know, to be honest with you, you know, but you know, it's really, I guess I could tell you like this. Well, a bunch of my friends are out partying and all that, which I tell you, I enjoy hanging out with them and all that. But there's been so many nights where I do have to stay at home and just, you know, especially if we're about to put out something and, you know, like that EP, I mean, I have to stay, you know, kind of focus on it. And instead of going out, I've had a lot of nights where I sat there, stayed up late, you know, just writing, you know, because you don't want to when in songwriting, you don't want to say something too cliche or something like this. So you just have to put a lot of time into it.
You know, as people get older, they have a lot that they could reflect on and write songs about. You haven't had that many years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
but
like
the lyrics are very clever.
Yes,
and,
they're
and
incredible.
Good storytelling.
You know, like, oh, when I was 20, Jared, I did this. No, you don't have that.
Well, I appreciate that. And I tell you what, I think I'm a big time, people watcher. Because that's what a lot of songwriting is, you know. You don't, you know, sometimes you might write about, you know, what you see. So that's where I'll tell you that is a lot of where the inspiration comes from, looking at other situations.
So, were you an Elvis fan? Come on, you know I am, right? Be careful.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the right answer.
So
You got that
was
one
my
right.
grandmother. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, Well, Deb would like to know if you could sing a couple lines from, I don't know, any Elvis song, really.
You know, this is where I hate to do it, but I've tried. What's that one? Can't help falling in love with you. I've tried that. I cannot get it where
Yeah, but to us it will be right. 2 lines. I don't care. All right, there you go.
Wise
I
man.
mean, if you give me somebody, give me just a little while, and I'll try to build it up in my mind, and I can do it. But just give me just a little while.
Or even Hound Dog. Who cares? We don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Give me about 5 minutes.
All right, I'll give you 5 minutes. You build it up in your mind. Okay, Dom, what would you like to ask this young man while he's building it up in his mind?
Building up in his mind.
Building up the confidence, because that's a big shoes to fill.
So I was going to say, you opened up for some pretty good big-time artists. And who was it? Doug Stone. I mean, Doug Stone at one time was almost like alongside of Garth Brooks around the same time, and he was quite a big deal. So opening up for him must have been pretty exciting, I would think.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Dominic, that was a real, I guess you could say humbling moment. I'll tell you, that was a lot of fun. And, it was like, I told you earlier, Miss Candy Wilkes actually put this up on that show. And but the cool thing about it was, to me, was after the show, as big of a star as, Doug Stone was or is, you would imagine he wouldn't want to take time to sit there and talk to somebody that he didn't even know, And so anyway, the cooler thing about it was once he got off, he's like, he said, yeah, they were telling me about you on the way up here to, this show tonight. And so I listened to some of your music, and I was like, man, that was the cool part right there. I was like, man, this guy actually took time to listen to some of the music.
Yeah,
so anyway, I posted something on Instagram with me and him. It was just cool because, like, he sat there and gave me a bunch of advice about moving to or not moving. He told me not to move to Nashville, but just some different advice about how to certain things. It just really made me even more of a fan of Doug Stone that he actually took the time out to do that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome. You also, I think the last time we talked, there was maybe a chance of opening up for Dwight Yoakam at some point, right? But I guess that fell through, but he did.
I'm not sure if it was either. Right after that, we actually did that. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the Shenandoah but we did do the John Conley show. And I'm trying to think. I'd have to check if Dwight's coming, back to Columbus, because I think he already came through Columbus, but there was somebody else coming pretty soon. I can't remember quite who it was.
And I tried to hook you up with.
We have a phone call, guys.
We got a phone call.
Hello?
Hi, Jerry. It's me, Sharon Priscilla.
Hi, Sharon. How are you, sweetheart?
Good. Great show. Great show. I just want to say to John Boy,
yep.
Are you promoting yourself, like sending demo kits to radio stations?
We are actually about to start doing that. I'm about to order some more because, one thing, because I asked the radio station around here in Phoenix City, and, it says it's hard. They say it's hard to do that because of the ratings or whatever. Before I start sending it out to radio stations, I want to make sure I'm giving them, what they can use, so we don't just, send it out and they'll be like, no, we can't because of the ratings. So I want to, figure out exactly what we need to send them so they can play it. If we need to put it on certain media base or.
Well, you probably already know this, but the thing is, some people send out too much when too much is too much. So just send out the best song, which I think was the first song that they played, the Heartbreak song. I think that, and I kind of get a little Florida Georgia Line like type music with you.
Yeah.
And I love it. So you got a fan from the Jersey Shore.
Thank you, Sharon. I love you,
very
girlfriend.
Much. I appreciate you listening to it.
Yeah. You can look me up, SharonPriscillaVieira.com.
Well, yeah,
I'm
Sharon, listen,
friend
him. Friend him on Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I'd love to. Yeah, have another. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'd love to have another New Jersey friend.
There you go. She's an amazing singer. Friend each other.
Heck yeah, I love to listen to her stuff as well.
John, my late uncle was the late Eddie Rabbit.
No
you know
way.
Who he was?
There you go.
Wow.
That is awesome.
There you go. So I'll be watching for you. Add me onto your Facebook.
I love you, Sharon.
Thanks,
Thank
Jerry.
you, sweetheart.
Thanks.
Bye, beautiful. So, guys, we're coming to the close of the show. We still have a few minutes. I would love for you to sing a few notes of the Elvis. Then I'm going to say a couple things I need to say, and then we'll close with one of your songs. How's that?
That sounds good. Here, let's see right here.
Here we go.
I don't know.
We don't
Gosh,
care.
that's what I'm saying. I've never done it.
We don't care.
As long as it's Elvis, you're good with Jerry.
It
so
doesn't
don't worry about
matter.
it.
Okay.
Let's see. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
You're
That's
beautiful.
about, I think
It's
I'm able to
beautiful.
squeeze out.
Listen to me. Thank you for that, okay? You just made my day. Thank you for that. So I want to make a couple announcements, and then I'm going to let you tell everyone again how they can find you, and then we're going to close with one of your songs. So I have to just let everybody out there know what's going on with me. So we have a benefit tonight at Friendly's in Robbinsville. 4 homes burnt down a couple weeks ago, and we.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. And we are doing a benefit. So if anyone wants to come out to Friendly's in Robbinsville tonight, 20% of all the meals, the sales, are going to be donated to help these families, and we've got some entertainment there as well. We also have the Robbinsville Hot Rods, okay? Friendly's is the sponsor of that. Every Thursday night, you can come out, and there's hundreds of cars. Listen, I don't really know everything, but different nights are theme nights, which are really cool. Every Thursday night in the whole parking lot, you'll see all these amazing, incredible old cars. And just come out. And if you come into Friendly's to eat, tell them you're there for the car show, and you'll get a discount as well. So every Thursday night for the entire summer, guys, okay? Is the Robbinsville Hot Rods, okay? So you'll be really impressed. I'm not really into cars, and I got to tell you something. I'm even impressed with the cars that are there, okay? Having said that, I just want to let everybody out there know a couple things that are going on. I have now been picked up on my 5th network. I am on Remember Then Radio as well, okay? I'm on Damon Looks. I'm on Beverly Nation, PANJ Radio, and Hamilton Radio, where it all started. So I am also, I just received an award from Germany for merit and participation. And now I'm up for 2019 Internet International Hall of Famer, guys. So keep your fingers crossed. This could be huge, okay? So having said all that, I want to give the floor back to John Boy, but I have to say this. I thank you so much for being a guest, and you're also going to be a guest on my other networks as well. We are going to get you everywhere, kiddo, okay? You deserve it.
Thank you so much. And by the way, I just want to say so much congratulations to you on all your achievements.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
That is awesome.
Thank you. But we love you. You are incredible. And
No, his humility is
it's
insane.
unbelievable. That's what Pablo said as well.
That's what
are.
struck Debbie and I too in talking with you, that you were very humble, and that's just a quality that you don't really see, especially up here in the north.
Especially up here, you know, like what, Indiana? What was he saying? I don't know.
Yeah, all the way up in Illinois. Well, I don't even know where that is.
So I want to thank you, kiddo,
that.
because you made my day. I'm not kidding you. I have waited for this show. I couldn't wait. And again, you're going to be on my other shows as well. They have not stopped talking about you, okay? And now, you know, I love you. I know why now, you know? Because we've only spoken on the phone, but now seeing you and looking at you and talking to you is unbelievable. So tell everyone out there what you want to say, and then we're going to close with one of your amazing songs.
Well, I just want to say, you know, like I said, I don't know who all was on the show, but thank y'all for being on the, chiming into the show. And seriously, especially, all right, before we go, what was the lady's name that you said we were going to be on Facebook with that is also a singer?
Sharon Priscilla.
Sharon Priscilla,
She's
okay.
going to friend you as well.
Awesome. Well, I want to say just thank you for having me. I'll tell you what, this has been a great time, seriously. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it, though. So
tell everyone how they can find you.
All right, we're going to be have Instagram and Facebook, and it's just John Boy Story, JONBOY, STOREY, and know I don't have a brother named Billy. I don't know if anybody if that's the thing up there in the north, but yeah, that's a big radio show down here, and like gosh, I don't even know if people up north have heard of that, but yeah, everywhere we go, it's like, where's Billy? So just in case anybody ever has heard of that, no, there's no Billy with this John boy.
Well, we don't know no Billy's story anyway, so not all the way up here.
What's the name of your album?
The EP is called Mr. Heartbreaker and is on all digital platforms. And pretty soon, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be coming out with another single called I Can Live With That.
Okay, so I have a question about that. Before we end the show and play a song, can you do a couple lines from that song?
Absolutely. And the thing about, all those songs on that first EP, it was, they do have a lot of meaning and stuff, but this is probably going to be one just a good beach, having fun, drinking a beverage on the beach song.
Okay.
It's bringing it in to Panama City from the Gulf of Mexico. Cutting limes on the cooler that's packed full of groupers. Spent the day chilling the most. Well, got Kid Rock rocking the JBLs until I break out my guitar. We're gonna tie off the boat to an old dock post and get ready to tie one on. Then the chorus comes in really high where it has a lot of harmonies and all that.
This is awesome. Jumbo, we love you. Thank you so much. I can't wait for the next show. What else? What can we say, guys? He's so cute, Debbie keeps saying. He's so cute.
My wife keeps saying here she is. Yes, tell him
you
yourself.
in person. I always say, you could be our grandson.
You could, absolutely.
I want you to know that you are so cute.
Yes, you could be.
Miss Debbie, thank you so much.
Yep.
And I'm so glad I got to see y'all again. I feel like besides Instagram Live, I haven't got to be on like a Skype with y'all or anything. So it's so good to see y'all.
I know.
This is so
It's
cool.
almost in person, right?
And we're coming down. We're coming down. I'm telling you,
promise.
it's going to happen.
We promise.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Okay, we promise.
You pick the show.
We promise.
That will be.
When you got a nice gig going on.
Like,
I'll make sure it's a good one, so it'll be worth y'all's while.
All right, you let us know. Again, thank you, sweetheart. Ruben, can you take us out with one of his songs, please? And thank you for hanging out, guys.
Wouldn't have missed it.
At the barber shop, they're talking about the football games. Who's starting Friday night, cause the Diddy race came. The preacher gets caught with the deacon's wife, and the rumors take off like a some big surprise. In June, you're selling dope to the mayor and a son. Everybody knows about it, and he's still trying to run. The sheriff calls his bookie to place a new bet. He's sweating like a dog, cause he's 2 weeks in debt. Well, you don't tell a secret that you wanna keep. It's just basic small town anatomy. 20 square miles of little white lies that gets caught up in the truth. A girl's night out turns into some guy she met. Now the love of your life says they're just friends. You gamble your pride with reality, but the words she sells ain't the thoughts she thinks. And it all comes down to what you wanna believe. So you're talking to birds through the old grapevine. It'll drive you insane, all the things you find. You're still throwing pennies in your wishing well, but it feels like your wishes all went to hell. So don't waste time trying to figure it out. Soon you're in quicksand, sinking all the way down. This puzzle piece is missing everywhere, cause there's always something they don't want you to hear. Well, you don't tell a secret that you wanna keep. It's just basic small town anatomy. 20 square miles of little white lies that gets caught up in the truth. A girl's night out turns into some guy she met. Now the love of your life says they're just friends. You gamble your pride with reality, but the words she sells ain't the thoughts she thinks. And it all comes down you wanna believe. So if you're wise, you won't dig too deep. You wanna get as hurt as you wanna be. Everybody's got a part in the scheme when it all comes crashing down. What you wanna believe.
Thank you again. Okay, guys.
Okay. Good night, everybody. And John, you can call Jerry back on our line.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Hold on.